discover the natural power of ashwagandha, an ancient herb known for its healing properties. For over 3,000 years, ashwagandha has been trusted to reduce stress, increase energy, and improve focus. Our ashwagandha is carefully grown, harvested, and processed to retain its maximum potency. Each root is hand-picked and dried, then ground into a pure organic powder, ensuring the highest quality. Simply mix 1 teaspoon into your favorite beverage or take it in capsule form as prescribed by a healthcare professional. Whether you're looking to balance your stress levels, boost your immune system, or enhance mental clarity, ashwagandha offers a natural solution. Experience the benefits of ancient wisdom backed by modern science. Trust nature. Trust ashwagandha. Go get this product at blackhotfirenetwork.com at the Sports and Nutrition Store.
Good afternoon, family. Hope you guys are doing amazing. This wonderful Monday, it's exactly 1 minute past 8 p.m. Right here in the 254, been a beautiful day. Hope you had a beautiful weekend. Happy new month. Wishing you a beautiful one. Literally, I believe and feel like March is going to be a really, really good month. I don't know why, but I hope you feel the same. I hope so far the year has been grateful, literally amazing to you, graceful. I don't know, however you're literally looking forward to describe it. But karibuni sana. My name is Joby, as always, literally to the returning listeners, to the first-time listeners, to those who are with us for the first time on YouTube, karibuni sana. Kindly feel more welcome by subscribing to our YouTube channel. You can join us officially by downloading our app as well on the Google Play Store. Black Hot Fire Network is the name, and of course we are also on Spreaker, on Spotify as well. You can literally find us everywhere on all the streaming platforms. Karibuni sana. Today we're going to be talking about, of course, what has been happening during the weekend, and it's the war with Iran, where we have the US, which literally striked on Iran. We have Iran, which is striking back. Currently we have Israel, which has launched literally again, I think, missiles that is in Lebanon as well as we talk right now. And we're going to be talking about that as we continue, literally. But as we get started, I'm going to start with this video. It's crazy when other people are praying and want to keep their countries safe. We have people who want to sell away their country. So this is a video actually coming from Nigeria. It's crazy. Nigerians are just always full of drama every single day, if you ask me. So we have a video of Nigerian villagers who are crying for help as they say Chinese want to buy their whole village, and they are being forced to sell. Sorry, they're being forced to sell, not to trying to give away their land. I think I misread it earlier. Actually, we have Nigerian villagers who are crying for help as they say Chinese want to buy their whole village, and they are being forced to sell. This is not actually, again, the first incident we've seen. This is happening in Kenya as we talk, and that's why I think most of the people in Africa currently are even very much worried because of what is happening with these wars across the world. Because next is going to be Africa. Remember, all the resources literally come from Africa. If you talk about oil, I bet Nigeria is about to suffer heavy on that. We have countries like Sudan where there's massive oil. We have countries actually like Kenya, also in the northern parts of Kenya, we have massive oil. And remember, recently we had the opening of the Kenya and Somali border. So this could lead literally to a lot of stealing of oil that is in the northern parts of Kenya, that is in Turkana, where there's always actually war with bandits, politicians, and all that, like they always term it. But let me start with this video before we get into the conversation of what is happening. Of course, I think we're gonna be looking at the Epstein files, and we're gonna be looking forward to be joined by Keith in a few.
Kauye ne na wasu talakawa bayan Allah wanda suke noma shekara akalla sama da 200 a wannan waje. Kuma in kuka kalla can gari ne ga masallaci, ga al'umma, ga filin kwallo, can wasu ma suna kwallo yanzu haka. Nan gefe na ga gidajen mai ana yi. Wannan gari yana karaman hukumar Kubau ne a Ancau kenan, hanyar Ancau. So yau tsawon kwanaki 12 al'umman garin nan suka wayi gari sai ga wasu fararen fata.
I don't know what they're saying, but literally we can see that I think the guy might explain.
Sun zo garin nan da wata na'ura suna aune. Bayan sun gama auna sai suka ce suna so a saida musu da tun daga farkon garin nan har zuwa ƙarshen garin nan. So bisa wannan dalilan wa'annan al'umma su kuma ba abin da suka iya, ba abin da suka sani su noma, iyaye da kakanni. Ba su san komai ba sai noma shine abin da suka iya. to bisa wannan dalilin sai suka ce wannan yanki nasu gaba ɗaya ba za su saida ba, wannan yanki nasu za su sun bar shi ne saboda su dinga cin abinci, saboda ba wani abu da suke yi, ba wani hanya da suke na samun kuɗi, ba wani hanya da suke samu inda suke cin abinci sai a wannan hanyar. Wannan dalilin ne yasa suka ce to su ana so a yi musu karfa akan sai da wajen suka gada iyaye da kakanni. Bisa wannan dalilin suka ce to su suna buƙatar ƙungiyoyin kare haƙƙin ɗan adam da su taimake su shiga wannan al'amari, saboda wayannan mutane fararen fata ne. Sun zage garin nan sun auna sun ce suna so a saida musu da wajen nan gaba daya, su kuma ba su da niyya haka, ba su tsara za su saida ba. Bisa wannan dalilan muka ce to za mu zo mu tattauna da su don mu ji gaskiyar magana. Sun mana bayani kuma mun ji, za mu so daga cikin su mutum ɗaya ko biyu kaɗan ji daga cikin kaɗan korafa su. Malam menene hakika abin da ya faru?
Assalamu alaikum, sunana Hussein Jibrin mai yashi. Ni ga abin da ya faru kamar yadda muka labarta maka shine mun waye gari mun samu wasu fararen fata turawa sun suna ta aure a garin, sun fara tun daga kan asalin masallacin garin mu har zuwa gonakin da muke.
I'm waiting for the other guy to translate too, so hold on guys.
Noma muke so a gaishe. A galla da mun waye gari mun ga kakannin mu suna ci gaba da wannan aiki sama da shekara 200 da suka wuce. Sai kuma yau kwata maka cewa lallai wannan wuri sai mun zo mun saida shi. Mu tashi mu ɓaci guri, ba mu san inda za mu je ba mu san inda za mu ba, abin da muka sani noma, ba mu iya wani abu da zai wuce mutum da noma ba. In mun sai da musu me za mu yi, me za mu ci, ko mu san da za mu fanna ba. Wanda aka zo in an sai da maka koro aka baka kuɗin su gara ce shi kenan ka kama garari ka zama kuma ba sa gari. Shi da muke jin ga mu da ƙarin yara da iyalan mu da kowa, shi da muke roƙon wanda muka kawo kotan mu wannan hukuma na karakin na haramta da.
I don't know how to forward it. Instagram cannot allow me to forward it to the guy where he's talking, but
duba mana bisa wannan dalilai bayani da yake yi, shi yasa sai muka cewa ai wayannan mutane al'ummar jihar Kaduna ne, kuma wayannan mutane a matsayin su ne ƴan ƙasa, suna da lafiya su zama ƴan ƙasa, kuma suna da ƴanci su rayu a ƙasa, kuma wayannan mutane su aka kawo gwamnatin jihar Kaduna, suna daga cikin al'ummar da suka dake wajen zaɓen gwamnatin APC. Wayannan bayan Allah talakawa sun gaya mun su ne suka tsaya tsayin daka sai da aka kawo gwamnatin nan na Malam Kwasani. Bayan duka an gama gaba ɗaya sai suke zargin wannan abin, duk abin da ake ba gwamna bai sani ba. Wannan dalilin yasa suke kiraye cewa mai girma gwamna ya taimake su wa'innan waje suke noma suke cin abinci. Kar a bari wasu fararen fata ko wasu al'umma ko a haɗa kai da wasu 'yan siyasa zuwa kwace musu waje. Wannan shine abin da suke jin tsoro. Za mu ci gaba da bibiyan wannan abin da ke faruwa, za mu ci gaba da kawo muku. Kuma daga cikin matakan da za mu ɗauka in Allah da in mun kira abin yaƙi za mu tafi kotu. In mun je kotu in Allah da duk abin da ke faruwa za mu kawo muku a labaranmu na gaba. Mun gode, Allah ya huta lafiya.
That is fucking insane. So basically what's going on is those villages in a state in Nigeria, in Kaduna, there are a bunch of villages, and they said they woke up one day 2 weeks ago and they saw a bunch of Chinese people there, and the Chinese surveyed the whole village, the whole town, including their farms, their homes, the entire village. The Chinese now said they want to buy the village, the entire village. And the people said no. And one of the men said his own family has been farming there for 200 years.
Oh, this is about the Chinese come taking the whole village. But you don't get the African people because they're weak and stupid. They won't fight. How some Chinese people just show up, tell me they're going to take your whole village. You're going to buy your village. You said no. The only thing, what you do, you say no, then you go to war. Okay? Okay? What I ran to. How go we say, Joker?
I'm saying it's crazy because this is actually where we're heading. Because as you can see,
they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it in Kenya too. Yeah, because you guys got the minerals. You guys got the. They're gonna come in. They know you're stupid. You guys got the goddamn shit that people need. Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, I'm saying that especially right now in Nigeria, I think things are gonna worsen more because of the oil. In parts of Kenya, we have the northern parts of Kenya. The oil too is so much there. Talk about Sudan. I feel like even wars in Africa now might even worsen. That is because of what is currently happening. And apart from the oil skyrocketing,
of course,
they're going to still push all of this back to the continent and Nigeria. Sadly, this is happening now. We can see the Chinese.
It's not just going to be Nigeria. Exactly. It's Africa, Joby. They're coming for Africa.
I know. Now we can see the Chinese. They are buying the land. The question should be for what again? Why? And this is not even for what. You're trying to take away people's land. This is people.
Yeah.
People have been there for years trying to take away land. To do what with it? What do you want to do? What do you want to put there? Why don't
whatever minerals they're not doing because there's some minerals there, Joby. There's some shit that the goopy Africans don't understand what we want to do. We want to come get the minerals and keep you niggas poor. That's what.
This is crazy. This is super crazy. But I wanted to start with that video, family, before we get into the whole Iran situation. So let me share. We have the UK president. I think it was the UK president who condemned what Iran striking back.
He's condemned. Exactly. That's how these are the psychopaths. White people get to attack you, but they say, "Don't you dare attack us back when we attack you." So Iran, but you see, Iran doing is what you're supposed to learn. The African ain't never learned this shit. Still, he's like a child. Iran is attacking everybody who helped facilitate their attack. See, they thought they could see what America had been planning this for so long. They were going to kill all their leadership, which they did. But Iran had been planning for this for over 30 years. They knew they were coming. So they made sure if you die, you step up. You die, you die, you die, you die. They're always going to have a contingency plan for all. Because a bunch of us going to die. Because we got CIA, Mossad all throughout our countries, and we know it. We can't find them. They're going to know our whereabouts, and they're going to kill us. But we're going to have contingency plans. Who's going to step into power? And everybody's going to be groomed for power. Now, like in Africa, I got to be the big head nigga, me and my family. So, so if Africa becomes a power, you just kill their ass off, the whole country collapses. So they knew that was going to happen. So they thought Iran was going to collapse. Guess what? It didn't. Now Iran is putting an ass whipping. We're going to show them these bills I sent you on everybody around. Dubai getting that work. Qatar getting that work. Abu Dhabi getting that work. Bahrain getting that work. Goddamn Kuwait getting that work. Saudi Arabia getting that work. You're getting that work. You're getting that work. And so that's what you're supposed to do. So that's why Americans now and all these white people, oh, we need a ceasefire, we need to stop now. No, ain't no stopping. I told you, Dubai won't exist when I get done with that motherfucker. Qatar won't exist when I get done with that motherfucker. Bahrain, whatever you want to call it, won't exist when I get done with that motherfucker. Kuwait won't exist when I get done with that motherfucker. Israel damn sure won't exist when I get done with that motherfucker. See, they came in with hundreds of ships and just bombed people innocently. They come just bombed and came into Iran, just killed people. That's what the white people like to do. Sneak attack, kill people, and then when you about to retire, don't start killing us back. We're supposed to kill you and you just deal with it. That's what the goofy African does. People are talking about going to war. No, you get everybody that's now coming to get you. I told Tehran, you're supposed to been went to goddamn Nigeria. You're supposed to been with the motherfucking Cote d'Ivoire, especially Cote d'Ivoire. You're supposed to have been with in there and done what had to be done. Then, Cote d'Ivoire ain't ready for no war with you. You're supposed to have been with in there. Anybody raising up, that's a bullet in the head. So that's what's going on right now. Now they run around scared, ceasefire. Let's see the white people say Iran should stop after they've been attacked and people have been murdered in their beds. Let's hear the psychopathic white man. Come on, psychopaths. Tell us how it should be. Go ahead.
Earlier this morning, the United States and Israel struck targets in Iran. Iran has since launched indiscriminate
which are illegal
across the region.
Oh no, across the region. The region that helped launch these attacks. Yeah, these regions helped with that attack. So what he's saying is going to be nonsensical. Go ahead.
People and communities across our country will be deeply concerned about what this means for security and stability.
Now remember, these are the people that's been fucking kids and eating them. These are the ones been fucking babies and eating them. We're supposed to listen to this motherfucker. He's been fucking babies and eating them. But we're supposed to be listening to him.
Across the region.
Across the region.
Which for so many of us includes friends and family members.
Friends and family members.
So whilst the situation is evolving very quickly.
So Iran didn't have friends and family when you blew them up.
Out our response. The United Kingdom played no role in these strikes.
You can't, because you're a weak ass in the United Kingdom. You can't pay no thing. You can go in Africa. You can't do no war. You don't got no people. And as Britain, you're a weak ass power. We know you didn't play no role. You probably help with intelligence. Yeah, you done that. As far as boots on the ground, yeah, we know England can't put no boots on the ground nowhere. Shit, weak ass country. Go ahead, Joe.
The regime in Iran is utterly abhorrent.
They're utterly abhorrent.
Thousands of their own people.
They're abhorrent. They murdered us. See how the psychopathic white people do? Iran was attacked. Iran didn't attack nobody. They murdered thousands. They're abhorrent because they're sitting there. So me going, Joe be sitting at home. I go inside, I'm busting her door and knock him side of the head. And take her shit and say, Joby's absolutely abhorrent. She won't let us just knock her in and then kill her. How dare she fight back? This no good, wretched bitch. Go ahead, Joby.
Brutally crushed dissent and sought to destabilize the region.
All lies. Now, understand, these are all Rothschild puppets. The Rothschild controls America. Is not England. Ben had England first, right? So this is the thing about them getting Iran back, because Iran got out of the Rothschilds in 1979 when they had the revolution and kicked them out of there. Now we know the evil motherfuckers are all these white people, these white guys, England, America. Who's Iran invaded? Oh, nobody. Who's Iran start killing? Nobody. Right? But there's a paramount. So they send all this bullshit because they want to go and steal the resource and put one of these fake cats with the hat banks in there to get control. Understand this? What he says is absolute nonsense. Most of the world knows it. They don't argue me. All this crazy talk. You get to come bomb me and kill me, and I'm the bad guy. Go ahead, Joe.
The Iranian regime poses a direct threat to dissidents and to the Jewish community.
To the Jewish community. The cats with the hats. They ain't never heard no cat with no hats. It's all fake. Remember, this is the Greater Israel Project, where the Rothschilds want all that area. It's called the Greater Israel Project, so they can control all the resources and oil in that area. That's what this is about. They can steal people's shit.
Have backed more than 20 potentially lethal attacks on UK soil. So it is clear they must never be allowed to develop a nuclear weapon.
Why not? You got one. They can never be allowed. Why not? Oh, because only white people get to go have nuclear bombs to kill people and control and steal people's resources. That's how the world's supposed to be. Only us. Only us.
The same discussion has started in Africa, saying, did you know that there is no country allowed to build nuclear weapons due to the Treaty of the Pelindamba signed in 1996? So the same debate has also started in Africa. Why don't we own nuclear, weapons, literally?
It's the primary aim of the United Kingdom and our allies, including the US. I condemn Iran's attacks today on partners across the region, many of which are not parties to this conflict.
They are parties to it. They are parties to it. Oh, so what was the CIA base doing in Qatar if they're not parties to it? We're not parties to this thing. Okay, then why is the CIA base all over in those areas? Why is the CIA in those countries? Because they're party to it. Goofy British accent.
Solidarity to them as part of our commitments to the security of our allies in the Middle East.
Allies. Understand, British, these guys made all them fake kingdoms. Somebody did all the fake countries in Africa. All these fake kingdoms were created by the British. Dubai, Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, fucking Qatar, all of that shit was the Ottoman Empire. The Turks control all of that. And after they lost World War I, the British said, you want to be a king? You want to be a king? As long as you suck white people dick and we get your resources, you can be a king. That was the Ottoman Turk Empire. When the Ottomans lost in World War I, The British and the French scooped in there and started giving the land till they made these fake kingdoms. Go ahead, Joby.
Capabilities in the region, which we've recently...
And that's why those fake kingdoms back Britain and America. They're fake. And Iran knows all this. And that's why they're getting bombed. They keep giving them that fucking work. Go ahead, Joby.
Our forces are active, and British planes are in the sky today as part of coordinated regional...
British planes? Who cares? Hey, moron, your military's weak. Who gives a fuck what British are doing? You can say that shit to the Africans, they'll jump. The rest of the world knows that you're British, you weak. Africans, oh, the British are here in our country. Oh, listen, you're weak. No one gives a fuck about Britain doing nothing. You just running your fucking mouth. No one cares. Our planes are in the sky. Go ahead,
yeah, that is the British Prime Minister who literally was saying that about Iran. But as we continue, we have this video also of Trump in 2011 when he accused Obama that he's going to start a war with Iran. Literally, no accuse.
Yeah, he accused that. Listen, they all gotta do it because they all control. That's him trying to get in power with people, with the American people. Stupid. I'm gonna stop. But they know as soon as they get in power, who runs them? The cats with those hats. And they know they all want this war with Iran. So he was going to do the same thing. Obama's a puppet. Joe Biden's a puppet. They're all puppets to the same folks. Go ahead, Joe.
Okay, let me share this.
The president will start a war with Iran because he has absolutely no ability to negotiate. He's weak and he's ineffective. The lives of courageous American heroes may be lost, and we may have casualties. That often happens in war.
That happens in war.
Not for now, we're doing this for the future.
And look, and you can tell. And you can tell he's all defeated. You know, I'm gonna say, you know, Trump didn't want this war. He doesn't want it. But he's doing what he's told to do. You'll do what you're told to do. Shit for brains, you doo-doo bastard. You'll do what you're told to do. You might have people that die, and yeah, you've done what you're told to do.
So let me cue the videos you've shared with me as we break them down. As we continue. Start with the first one. Okay.
Keep it up. They already know. They already know. Oh, Iran has hit your ammunition, your ammunition supply in the Middle East. America, they've hit it. And no, you don't got no ammunition. Now they're gonna start bombing the shit out you. You better clear all the bases. You better get every American out of those bases you got over there. Iran's gonna bomb the fuck out of all of them. And they're supposed to. They're supposed to.
In half a mile, take exit 56B toward North Freeway.
What happened?
Take exit 56B, then merge onto North Freeway.
No location been impacted. You take a look at what's happening in Iraq right now. Massive clashes outside of the United States Embassy in Baghdad or in Erbil, Iraq. The United States ammunition depot was struck by Iran.
Yep,
blew up.
They got your ammunition.
In a moment.
They know you ain't got much ammunition no more. They're blowing the ammunition out. And you don't got the manufacturing power to make more. They know that. Go ahead, Joe.
Cyprus, where there's a UK Air Force base right there, that was attacked. You go to Abu Dhabi, where there is a French.
They blew up your they blew up your British base. Thought you were there to fight with your plane. They blew up your British base. So I guess they wasn't scared of you talking. We're gonna be in the fight too. We're British for being in the fight. So what?
military base that was attacked. Now you have Lindsey Graham, Donald Trump's warmonger in chief out there, buddy with Donald Trump, saying next the United States is going to invade Cuba. Get ready, Cuba. The invasion's about to begin right there. You have Donald Trump and the State Department now blocking the billions of dollars in funding that was promised to Taiwan because Donald Trump was told by Xi Jinping that there would be no meeting of Donald Trump in China with Xi Jinping if Donald Trump gave the billions of dollars in promised aid to Taiwan. So Donald Trump has betrayed Taiwan. You look at what's happening in Karachi, in Pakistan, where pro-Ayatollah protesters attacked the U.S. embassy in Karachi. Actually, what went down is you had American Marine security forces guarding that embassy open fire on the people in Karachi who were protesting, killing dozens of people there. You have this conflagration across the world happening. It's, and I know we're focusing a lot on what's happening in Iran and what's going on with the United States and Israel. But I mean, just look a little bit toward the east. You have Afghanistan at war with Pakistan. Pakistan declared war on Afghanistan, saying it's a colony of India. So there's a proxy war between Pakistan and India taking place right there. Let me just go through kind of data point by data point with you, show you what's going on throughout the world. So the first thing I want to do is show you what's going on in Baghdad right now, or what's going on in Iraq, where there are heavy clashes between Iraqi security forces and pro-Iran protesters right outside the green zone there. Let's play this clip right here. This next clip I'm going to show you, you will see cops firing on armed Iran-flagged Allahu Akbar militants as they tried to storm the U.S. embassy in Baghdad. A lot of deaths there as well. Let's play this clip. Here's footage from earlier as well as Tammuz Intel posts showing that the gunfire, or showing what the gunfire looked like between the pro-Iran protesters and Iraqi security forces. You can see it right there. Right now, let's bring you to Karachi in Pakistan right here, where you'll see at the consulate, it's the consulate in Karachi, the United States consulate, as the pro-Iran protesters try to get in, the United States Marine Security Guard detachment, the Marines open fire, killing dozens of people there. Let's show you what went down. Here's another angle of it as well. I'll show you this as well. You can hear the gunshots as the Marines open fire. Let's play it.
12 of America's most lethal fighters.
This is crazy. This is so crazy. Let me cue the second one. This is literally World War III. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Breaking news. Epstein was Mossad and was extracted by Israel. He did not kill himself and was not killed. He's in fact living comfortably in fucking Tel Aviv or some bullshit. And they have some videos on Trump that are fucking horrific. And not only did they have our balls in a vice before that, but they really do now. And Trump is a hot dog if there ever fucking was one. And then on top of that, that shit. So that's why we're in a war with Iran, the number one enemy of Israel since fucking 1982.
That's right. It's enemies. That's Israel's enemy. Exactly. Never had nothing to do with us. No enemy of us. It's really only because they want to take their shit. Right? It's only because they want to possess and take their shit. That's all. But they wanted to do regime change. They're not gonna change the regime. That's not happening. Shout out to Iran. Because Iran knew. They knew eventually they would come to see them. So they planned for all this. They knew. Years and years of planning. Because I told you, they really thought they were going to come 25 years ago. So they gave them even more time to plan. Because they thought they were coming 25 years ago when we were going into Iraq, which is next door. Remember, they kept saying, we really need to go get Iran too. Since we're in Iraq, we really need to just go next door and get Iran right now and stop fucking around. Remember that? So Iran has been waiting for this, getting ready forever. Right? So they are. So you thought they're going to go change the regime and do all other wicked shit you were going to do and think Iran was going to be ready? They've been waiting. They've been ready. I knew you were going to kill a bunch of them. They knew a bunch of them were going to get killed. No one can live their whole life on edge. Oh, man, I got to worry about this. But everybody can't live their life on edge. So they knew eventually, you were going to get them. Either blow them up, assassinate them like you always do, or you're going to do an airstrike, which you did. But you thought the whole country would collapse. That's Africa shit. Africa will collapse. Africa stand no attack with no major military to collapse because of how it's designed. They were ready. Nah, we're going to make sure everybody understands when this person dies, you get this spot. When that person dies, you get this spot. And everybody's getting educated how to make sure that the country continues. And then we're going to build weapons. Remember, Iran's been building weapons for 30 years. 30 years of weapons. When Joey showed you all them bunkers of weapons they had, 30 years they've been stockpiling shit. 30 years. So hey, yeah, come and get this work. So Qatar, Abu Dhabi, Dubai, all these traitors ass Allah motherfuckers, you're getting this work. Remember I like black people with the goopy Allah, because today I'm in Texas, guys. I'm in Fort Worth. But remember last week I was in Austin. So remember yesterday you had some goopy African, some Senegalese went and killed a bunch of people in Austin, Texas for Allah, for Iran. Allah! See, they'll kill for their goopy ass religion, but they won't kill for black people. So man, Joey put it up after this. They'll go kill for their goopy Allah and the Iranians who can't stand his black ass. But it's Allah. They can't stand his ass, but he'll go kill for that. Let me put this up on TikTok real quick for what I was gonna say. So play that one more time. Play this one more time.
Gene. And that's breaking news.
Play it one more time.
Breaking news. Epstein was Mossad and was extracted.
And of course he was he's living.
And was not killed.
Of course he's living. We all know he's living. But remember, they own all the news, so we get all this fake stuff. They own all the news, so we get all this fake shit. We know he's alive. And we know Mossad and CIA run the country. So they know they took him out of jail and took him to Israel, and he's been living a comfortable life for the last 6 years. Go ahead, Joe.
In fact, living comfortably in fucking Tel Aviv or some bullshit. And they have some videos on Trump that are fucking horrific. And not only did they have our balls in a vice before that, but they really do now. And Trump is a lap dog if there ever fucking was one. And then on top of that, that shit.
All that dog.
With Iran, the number one enemy of Israel since fucking 1982. Now we're finally going to topple that fucking regime. And that's breaking news.
Joby, do me a favor. Pull up Never type in TikTok. Say Senegalese or African. Say Senegalese kills people in Austin, Texas. AUSTIN, Austin, Texas. Yes. But Allah. Told you, Africans with their goofy religion. Yeah, play a couple of those.
That mass shooting in Austin, Texas, with some brand new information. I had mentioned before, 3 people killed. Fox confirmed the shooter who police killed was a naturalized citizen from Senegal. Sources are now telling Fox the shooter was wearing clothing that said Allah on it, and he had on an undershirt with an Iranian flag on it. The FBI has just announced they are investigating this as a possible act of terrorism.
So obviously this investigation is still ongoing, but the FBI is currently treating this as a terror attack. And while I would hope this is the only one, that is just simply unrealistic, as the conflict in Iran is only escalating from now. Because this would be the perfect opportunity for people that have nothing to lose, right? We just killed their supreme leader, right? We're still bombing inside of Iran right now. And they have no other option because they are not comparable to the United States and Israel when it comes to military capabilities, okay? They have no chance, no shot, okay? So all they can do is inflict the most damage possible. And that's what evil people do. That's what evil groups do, right? But stay tuned for more updates on this specific investigation. And as always, be sure to follow and share this important information.
It's them again. The man who carried out the terrorist attack in Austin last night, he was from Senegal. He was a 53-year-old naturalized citizen, but he was a Muslim. His hoodie says property of Allah, and they said that he had an undershirt underneath it with an Iranian flag. And this is what all that ICE stuff was about. This is what all that extra security on the borders, extra vetting of people who are coming over here, because their ideology is Middle Eastern.
It's the religion.
That's what ours. Like I told us, we're celebrating.
It has nothing to do with that. We don't want to. It don't conflict with us because we don't agree with fucking wicked ass America too. It conflicts with his goofy religion. These Africans with their goofy Christianity, their goofy Islam. They'll kill for that shit, but they won't kill for other African people. Like the people in Senegal right now, where white people taking up all their goddamn restaurants and putting them on the beach and they won't do shit. But if you do something, Allah, Allah. The African is always their goofy religion first and their goofy tribe second. So that's why they always stay on the bottom, right? Because they're like, childlike in the head. And so the black Americans making sure, hey, this a goofy African. We don't got nothing to do with that goofy Allah shit. That's this goofy nigga. So we don't got nothing to do with that goofy Allah shit. That's his ass. We don't got nothing to do with that shit. Go ahead,
They're ready to go out here and try to hurt American citizens on behalf of Ayatollah, on behalf of the Islamic regime.
Because of Allah. Yeah, well, you brainwashed with the Christianity. The same thing, of course. They're brainwashed. They're brainwashed just like you with that goofy Christianity bullshit. You're all brainwashed with these religions.
Has officially been identified as 53-year-old immigrant from Senegal. I hope I say this right. Ndiaga Diange, according to the New York Post. The shooter allegedly had a corona in his vehicle.
You Africans,
was allegedly.
You Africans, it's not gonna work out too good for you. All right, people talking about getting you out of here. So you don't got black Americans there because you've been disrespectful. So now they're gonna say, hey, you gotta get all these goddamn Africans back. They say, I'm a Christian. We don't know what the fuck you are. You can just be saying you could. We don't know what you are. You gotta go. So these white people gonna want your ass out of here. Okay? You say, I'm Christian. We say we don't know what you are. We know you're a nigga and you're dangerous. That's what they're gonna tell you. You're a nigga and you're dangerous. That's what they're gonna say. So
a shirt that read property of Allah. This is being classified as a terroristic act. This coming right after the death of the supreme leader in Iran that the Islamic world is not very happy about. This is a pro-regime crowd in Iran right now, basically out there shouting that they're going to have revenge on us. Now, this obviously just isn't happening in Iran. The entire Muslim world is very, very upset with America and Israel right now. I hope people are seeing how wars overseas can very directly impact the lives that we live here.
Crazy. That is
I'm property of Allah. Allah. That's what you get with these African goofy niggas. There's that fake Christianity shit. Islam always comes first. Not them being African. Everybody else, the Arabness, they're white, the Europeanness comes, or the Chinese comes first. Not Africans. The Africans always come last. It's always their goofy religion first, their tribe, and then they might be African. That comes last. But that goofy religion, Allah Akbar, that comes first. So, you know, as the goddamn doing that shit when the restaurant started killing people, they shot him in the head. He said, Allah. He shot his ass in the head.
Trump begs for a ceasefire.
Yeah, they're begging for a ceasefire now. And that ain't gonna work. Now they want to see.
Please stop this war. Iran said, "Oh no, you asked for it, you got it." He goes off on headsets. Headsets might be the scapegoat to get fired.
I think they got him. I think they got Netanyahu and all his top generals and men all gathered together. This might be the biggest breaking news of the day.
I don't know if he's unalived yet.
I don't know exactly. I don't know if he's unalive yet. I don't believe that shit either. That's what he said. I don't believe that. I don't think got his ass.
They said Iran did target Netanyahu's office with
they did blow up his office. They did blow up his office. He's not in there because they know they're trying to get him. And also they put a fatwa, means a price on Donald Trump's head and Netanyahu's hand. So I mean somebody in the Islamic world must kill them. They put a fatwa on their head for $25 million. So this can never be stopped until they are murdered. Okay? They put a fatwa on their head for $25 million. So Donald Trump must get taken out. And Netanyahu must get taken out by some Muslim. Period. That's gonna happen for $25 million. Huh?
Trump said if they do that, that's the worst mistake they would have done.
For what? How? I thought Trump was the worst mistake. Why is he asking? Why is he screaming for a ceasefire? If this is the worst thing they'd ever done, Joby. You know, it's the worst thing ever done. Why is he screaming for a No one gives a fuck what the fuck he's talking about, Joby. They know he's a moron. And Sheldon, they call him what he is, a puppet of the cats with the hats. And so they don't care what the fuck he's talking about, Joe. Who cares? Anybody cares about the fuck Trump is saying? But go ahead, Joby.
Netanyahu may be gone. I'm gonna show you the videos where they targeted Netanyahu where he was at the time, and they sent their missiles there to destroy the compound and eliminate him. So you might not never see Netanyahu again. You're hearing this first. They may have gotten Netanyahu. This thing is getting rough. Fast.
Be nice if you can pronounce his name. It's Netanyahu. How about that? like Joby said, learn correct English. Netanyahu. Netanyahu.
Show you the video of that, and probably might keep quiet from there on. So sit back and enjoy this video. You might want to watch this whole video completely.
Now we follow these urgent scenes of massive Iranian missiles falling over the residence headquarters of Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu in Tel Aviv, and reports speak of numerous casualties inside the building, including the Prime Minister. And the Iranian Revolutionary Guard announces the preparation of more than 10,000 missiles to be launched now towards Tel Aviv. Iran launched waves of attacks with precision missiles and drones on sites in Israel at dawn today, and struck buildings in Tel Aviv and Haifa and other areas, including a research center. The recent Iranian bombardment resulted in dozens of deaths and more than 120 injured. Israeli media leaks showed the fall of a massive missile, targeting a headquarters where a number of Israeli ministers were meeting, including Prime Minister Netanyahu. But until now, Hebrew channels have not announced this news.
Yeah, because that is not yet confirmed, unless they're trying to hide it, unless they don't want people yet to know it. I don't think that.
Of course they will hide it. They won't want you to know that.
Israeli military and naval installations deep in the city of Haifa, and a new target in the vicinity of the military port. According to what international and local media reported,
ships getting
one of the
destroyed.
most prominent results of the strike was the burning of an Israeli submarine that was docked in the port, along with the destruction of 2 warships, amid a state of confusion within the Israeli defense system. Footage showed thick smoke rising from the location of the submarine,
Iran is going
while
berserk.
informed sources confirmed that the fire spread to the vicinity of the maritime port, causing a near total halt to logistical and military operations in the port. In a related context, intelligence reports indicated the withdrawal of the Israeli aircraft carrier Netzon from off the coast of Tel Aviv.
Today, top 5 news. Russia.
Okay, so we also
some major developing news coming from the Israeli-Iran war. The news that is coming in is that Iran has just hit a target inside Saudi Arabia. Apart from the attacks on all the Middle East countries that are supporting the United States of America, Iran has just hit an oil refinery inside Saudi Arabia. And from the news is that sharply the prices of oil have risen. According to the video that has just been posted online, you can see plumes of smoke.
Yeah, it says the news I got this evening was European gas prices have gone up nearly by 50% as Qatar has LNG output after Iran attacks. That is the news this evening.
Coming from that refinery,
and the gas prices are going to be sky high, so your people going to go crazy on you because they can't afford to go to work. Can't afford the fuel in their damn electricity plants. So it's about to get really fucked up. And that's what Iran said. They already knew. So they've been planning for this 30 years, guys. That we're going to destroy the world economy because that world economy runs on fuel, runs on gas, or what they call in Africa petrol. We're going to blow all your shit up. We're going to blow it up. We're going to bring the world economy to its fucking knees. There will be no ceasefire. You think you're going to murder all of us and then say, oh, my bad. Let's all play nice now. Nah, they're not playing nice. Till everybody gets this motherfucking work. Go ahead, Joe.
Now reported to have increased beyond what you can ever think. Iran had promised a revenge after the attack of the leader Ali Ayatollah Khamenei, and now it looks like Iran is doing that. Many presidents have just released statements claiming that they do not want that attack to continue and they are condemning Iran. But Iran had said that if the United States of America decides to attack them, they are going to attack all the military bases around the Middle East. This could basically mean that Iran was very much prepared, knowing that if the United States of America decides to attack them, they are going to teach them a lesson. The president of...
You said condemning. It's condemning, brother. Condemning. He said condemning. It's funny. But let me share the other one. Condemning. That is so funny. Anyway, let me cue this one.
Was one of the greatest novels of the 20th century. In Catch-22, Milo Minderbender rents out his own Air Force.
Catch-22 is a phrase. Guys know Catch-22 means you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. If you do good, you're going to get fucked. If you do bad, you're going to get fucked. You're in a Catch-22 situation. Go ahead, Joey.
The Germans. Hasn't something like that happened? The American Air Force has been rented out, and to Miriam Edelson.
Went out to Israel.
And if she
went
got
out to Israel.
250 million, that's the bargain of the century, isn't it? The American armed forces have essentially been rented out to Edelson and her boss Netanyahu.
No, you're 100% correct, and this may be
the downfall of Donald Trump, and I pray it is the downfall of Donald Trump. I may actually become a religious man if it result. Regime change cuts two ways. It's a double-edged sword. Donald Trump has unsheathed the regime change sword and sought to weld it against Iran, but in doing so, he's created the foundation of his own demise. You see, he did run on a platform where he was the president of peace. There is posters out there that make this proclamation. He promised Americans that he would put America first, that he would make America great again. Tucker Carlson had a very fascinating interview with Mike Huckabee, the U.S. ambassador to Israel, where Mike Huckabee openly on international TV said that
Israel's more important than being American. Israel's more important than America. He's like, what are you talking about? Israel's more important than America. That's what I'm telling you, Tucker. He said, ain't you an American citizen? Because they all know. The bag cat's out the bag. See, what I'm saying 30 years ago is not crazy no more. When I told you, hey, Israel controls America. Ah, you're crazy. How can a little bitty country control us? Because Israel's a made-up country by the Rothschilds, moron. And the Rothschilds control America through their fake banking scam called the Federal Reserve Bank. That's how. Dummy? Go ahead.
Exit the traffic circle onto North Riverside Drive.
The thing, and that it's okay for the Israelis to aspire to take the territory of virtually all of their Arab neighbors. He truly believes this. Ted Cruz believes this. Donald Trump believes this. Others, but the American people don't believe this because the American people aren't willing to die for this. And when Tucker Carlson released this, the Israeli press, I was reading it, they got very worried. They said, we being Israel, need to be very careful here because there is now a serious divide amongst those people we need in the United States to maintain this friendship, the Republican base, the MAGA base, and we're going to lose them. With Mike Huckabee's words and others, because they fear that Israel is being the head of America. Well, as you said, when Miriam Adelson buys the United States Air Force, United States Navy, and allows it to be put in harm's way by attacking Iran, who pose no threat whatsoever to the American people or the American nation. This proves that Donald Trump is an Israeli first president. Make Israel great again is his
all of them are. It's just making that people now know now. It's always remember the propaganda is so good. Oh, all the propaganda and all them owning all the news, owning everything. Now they got TikTok, own everything. But you've done too much wicked shit. People see, hey, something's fishy. Why are we always doing shit for Israel? How's Israel got free health care and we don't in America? How's Israel got free fucking goddamn schools in Israel and we don't in America? And we the ones pay for that shit. Well, this don't make any sense. Yes, it does if you knew control it. Go ahead, Joe.
When we lose this war, and George, I'm here to tell you, we have lost this war. This is going to be one of the most humiliating moments in American history.
It won't be for black people, ain't humiliating. This needs to be happening. He's still white. Even though he knows wrong, he's still white and wicked too. His wickedness, he can't contain him still being wicked. Right? It's gonna be humiliating. It should be. Because the generals already told him we don't have the ammunition to sustain it. If we were manufacturing power, yeah, we can destroy Iran, but we don't manufacture shit. So we can't sustain constant bombing of Iran because we don't make the arms. We don't got the manufacturing power to do that. Now, if we still have manufacturing like we had 40 years ago, yeah, we can defeat Iran easily, but we don't got that. And that's what the generals told his stupid ass. He said, don't do this because we can't sustain it. And his Israeli master said, we don't give a shit. You do what you're told to do and go do it. And that's what you're looking at. Go ahead, Joe.
Use the middle lane to take a slight left onto
when we have to admit we have run out of ammunition and we cannot sustain
exactly the ammunition. I said that. That's what I told you.
American bases and American regional allies. Donald Trump will now be compelled to once again lie to the American people about, how he achieved something, but now he's going to withdraw, and he is going to be crushed at the polls at midterms. And when he gets crushed, it's not just that he will lose the House, because he will lose the House. And by losing the House, it means he will be impeached.
They're gonna have to impeach him. Now they know. Now see, understand what Joey said. The Galen dialect. The Jays, the cats with the ass, know they got to impeach his ass because they got to show that they don't completely control him. Because they know by law he has to be impeached. Because what he did was illegal. He don't got the right to do no fucking war without the permission of Congress. So they got to jail his ass just for credibility. To understand what the cats with the hats, they're gonna have to lock his ass up so they can still have credibility, so they can still have control. They tried it, it didn't work, but they still need to keep control. Because if they don't impeach his ass, too many people start waking up. Oh, whoa! This bastard's not.
Use the middle lane to take the ramp to Texas 120.
This bastard's not getting impeached. Nah. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Something got to give. Go ahead, Joe.
There might be multiple impeachment trials going on. This is how much the Democrats despise this man. But he may lose the Senate, and he may lose the Senate in sufficient numbers that could lead to conviction. This is Donald Trump's political legacy, and he's got to go to prison. You saw his posture when he gave his speech announcing the beginning of this operation. You know Donald Trump during the election. I mean, he was running around like the Energizer Bunny. I mean, that man could put in a 14-hour day, travel to 5 different places, finish up with a rally at night, and he was as strong as the day is long. I mean, he's out there doing his stupid YMCA dance. His voice is strong, powerful. Here he goes before the American.
See, they did everything to keep this phony in power with the fake assassination until that's fake assassination. That's all fake. That's to make him a Jesus figure so they can have him do all this fake Iran shit to build him. Yeah, he's like Jesus. But now, since now they're about to be bombed to smithereens, right? The cats don't matter because their main objective is to keep power at all costs. So they gotta throw his ass under the bus. He must be convicted and go to prison. So they can say, well, if the cats were involved, they would have saved them. It's not the cats. The cats don't control everything. Because look, Donald Trump went to prison. Donald Trump is just a sacrificial lamb. He's going to prison. And the cats are going to put his ass, they're going to grease his ass into the cell. Get your ass up in there so they can keep power. Go ahead, Joe.
Which should be the most testosterone-laden event in his life, and he sounded like a defeated man. He sounded like a guy
exactly. Exactly right. See how he well, we've gone to Iran. He knows he's done. That's all you can tell. He's not saying, yeah, we bomb these motherfuckers, and we're going to keep bombing them. He's like, some people may die, and blah, 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 because he was forced to do it. He said, we got your pictures with your dick in a boy's buttholes and all kind of shit, and we propped your ass up. You ain't no real billionaire. We didn't give you money to keep your fake lifestyle. You've never succeeded in nothing. Now things will come due. Time for you to do what we put your ass here to do. If you don't do it, you're going to jail either way. We're going to release these Epstein pictures, and we control the media. So we're going to say, oh, breaking news, we didn't know it. Donald Trump's been shown sucking little boys' dicks. What? It's going to be all over the news. They own it. And you know it. So that's why you did what you did. You didn't want to do it. But they say, hey, we want this war. We want it now. That's why he's talking all crazy. American people may die, but it is what it is. But you're going to have to be locked up. After the minute they're going to lock your ass up, you got to go to prison in order for the cats to stay power. Because too many people know if he don't go to prison, how the fuck did he stay out of prison? Who controls this? See, even people like my dumbass brother who sits on the couch looking at TV, they're going to ask the question. Motherfuckers still not in the jail. Who actually runs shit? And you don't want them questions out there. So you're going to lock his ass up. He's already old. He's already about to die. So it's not going to hurt nothing. He's only like 80. He'll live there a year and be dead and doo-doo on himself and get strangled in his doo-doo and die. So there you go. Good, Joe.
and get it up. I apologize for that, but I just don't let Donald Trump, so I'm going to say that. He was a defeated man. He was, he knows he lost. He knows it's over. He knows it's finished because we're not going to win. And it's gradually becoming apparent that Israel lied to him. Israel deceived him. Benjamin
They didn't lie to him. I mean, he knew, but they didn't lie to his ass. They already told him you're going to do it. He knows the shit won't work. They didn't lie to his ass. They said, listen, you're going to do it? That's what we paid you to do? You're going to do it. There's no lie. Go ahead, Joey.
Marianne Adelson bought him. Donald Trump is the equivalent of a $50 whore who sold America out.
All of them, but
Marianne Adelson.
He keeps saying like they all ain't been bought out. Who was all of Biden's staff? Cats with hats. Who was all Obama's staff? Cats with hats. Who was all Bush's staff? Cat with hats. What are you talking about? He didn't get bought out, but then they all been bought out. Go ahead, Joey.
Brilliantly eloquent as always, Scott Ritter. Thanks for joining us on the mother of all talk shows. Well, how about that interview?
Yeah, so let me. Sorry, let me cue the.
What about somebody's booty? What?
What they said.
Something about that booty. Something booty.
Just unfolded in the Persian Gulf. A $13 billion U.S. aircraft carrier, the USS Abraham Lincoln, came under fire.
Now,
and yet, first time in decades,
if they in the aircraft carrier, if they blow that shit up, these white people in America gonna go crazy. Yeah, the sons and daughters been on that shit, and they sink that shit. I haven't confirmed this. If they hit that aircraft carrier, keep doing what you gotta do, Iran. Keep doing it. That's right. And I don't love Iran. Because they're racist as fuck too. But this evil, wicked ass empire controlled by these wicked, pedophilic ass cannibals has got to come to an end. So they get punched in the mouth, so be it. Go ahead, Joe.
Military operation didn't go according to script. For weeks, analysts expected a rapid, decisive strike against Iran, designed to last no more than 4 to 5 days. The plan was bold.
See, exactly. They wanted to wipe everybody out. Like I said, they wanted to wipe everybody out. The plan was bold. Not that it was evil. See, you know what? He don't say the shit was evil. The plan was bold. No, the plan was evil. See, yeah, these white people, they're not calling it what it is. The plan was evil. The plan was bold. Boldly fucking evil. That you just attack somebody and just kill everybody. The plan was bold. Go ahead, Joey.
Leadership in one swift blow forced the regime to surrender and return the region to a stable negotiating table. But now, just 36 hours after the first bombs fell, every assumption has been shattered. Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei is dead.
So when they say turn the area back to stable, it means bring in puppets and have it back under Rothschild control. You would say, understand what you're listening to. Bring it back to a stable condition in the area, in the region. It's like this all bootlick talk. So it goes back to the Rothschilds, and they get to rape and steal and leave everybody in Iran fucking poor. They can steal all the resources. Just like they did now in Libya. Libya's all fucked up. Let's bring it back to a stable condition. Go ahead, Joe.
Iran's defense minister, chief of staff, and Revolutionary Guard commander were all eliminated in the initial operation. By all accounts, this should have collapsed the regime.
No, shouldn't have collapsed. You morons didn't know they've been studying this for 30 years, morons. Any other country would have collapsed, but they knew you was coming. So they had provisions. So if he gets killed, you step up. He gets killed, you step up here. And everybody must know how to do everybody's job. That's how you survive. Everybody from the lowest person, because he might be the head person when they come see us and kill a bunch of us. So everybody they can't be, he's part of this tribe. You can get this job because you're my cousin's aunt. Fuck all that. Lowest person's got to know everything. Go ahead, Joe.
Is standing. Its military is retaliating. Its population is demanding revenge. And the diplomatic back channels, including
people
Italy,
want revenge.
have just been told
There will be
ceasefire.
There'll be no ceasefire. Everybody's got to get this work. Shout out to the Iranian people. Now it's revenge time. Time to blow up Dubai. You blow up Dubai and make sure it's a goddamn crater when you get done with it. Ain't no more tourism for these months. No more doo-doo time in Dubai. You won't be able to doodle on nobody else's faces and shit on them because your goddamn country will be blown the fuck up. No more filthy doodle time for you raggedy bastards. Okay? No more doodle time for people, Joby. No more doodle time. There'll be no more doodle time. That's out, Joby.
Here's the problem. The Trump administration had envisioned a short war, one that would culminate in a clean, negotiated exit. Now that exit has evaporated, and the operation has entered what Israeli media is calling uncharted waters. Markets are reacting. Shipping lanes are closed. The Strait of Hormuz is conditionally shut. Oil prices are surging toward $120 per barrel. And yet the president continues to tell the world that the operation is ahead of schedule. But the reality is more complicated. The operation was planned for 4 to 5 days. It's now day 2. And the assumptions driving it, assumptions about Iran's population, its leadership succession, and its willingness to surrender have proven completely wrong. And that's where things start getting complicated. The operation, codenamed Epic Fury, began on a Saturday morning during Ramadan. The target list was precise. Iran's top political and military leadership, Khamenei, along with 48 other senior officials, were killed. The U.S. and Israel touted this as an extraordinary intelligence and operational achievement. Yet almost immediately, cracks appeared in the operational theory.
And pause. And this what scares all the African, what they cowards. They know every step of the line they'll be just wiped out. They don't got no military. They don't know how to build shit. That's why you say, why is Africans always puppets, always sucking dick? This why. When they see this happen, when all these people come to see you for real, they know you ain't got shit to stop it. Iran knew they couldn't stop it, but they knew they could retaliate and bring goddamn, bring the world to yield by destroying the oil markets. They know they could goddamn bring the world real hurt. They weren't going to stop a lot of them being murdered. They knew that. But afterwards, we're going to destroy a lot of shit. And that's how you're supposed to live. Not as a coward. Not on your goddamn knees. Not sucking someone else's dick and balls. He said, that's right. Well, okay, we're probably going to die, and so what? But after we die, people are going to get this work. We're going to make it sure that after we're gone, people are going to feel us. Why you think you're going to murder us and ain't shit going to happen? Ever happen you do with an African leader? Just murder his ass, don't shit ever happen. Just put another puppet up in there. But, okay, one thing, you're not putting no puppets in Iran, and we're going to make you feel it. We're going to make you hurt. We're going to put contingency plans in order so when you blow us up, shit's going to get done. So it's going to be a reckoning. And that's what you see now. Go ahead, Joby.
Let's call the Syrian model, based on the December 2024 Damascus operation. The idea was straightforward. Remove a regime's leadership and its security forces will dissolve. The population will rise in celebration, and a transition to a more cooperative government will happen almost instantly. But Iran is not Syria. Within 24 hours, the Iranian regime had appointed new commanders, launched multiple waves of attacks against American bases, and even deployed the Fatu hypersonic missile in combat for the first time. Meanwhile, the population in Tehran poured into the streets, not in celebration, but to demand revenge. The transition process continued, but under the Constitutional Succession Council, not American-backed forces. Diplomatic attempts to extricate the U.S. from the operation also failed. Italy, acting as mediator, delivered a ceasefire proposal. Iran rejected it outright. This rejection is significant. It's not just a diplomatic rebuff. It signals that the Trump administration's carefully timed 4 to 5 day operation now lacks an exit strategy. On the military front, tensions escalated quickly. The USS Abraham Lincoln came under fire, and a Panamanian flag tanker, the Skylight, was hit and is now sinking off the Omani coast. Shipping insurance premiums have spiked to levels unseen since the 1980s tanker wars, and multiple insurers are refusing coverage entirely. Meanwhile, missiles continue to fly, the Strait of Hormuz remains partially closed, and oil prices are on a steep trajectory. From a domestic standpoint, public opinion in the U.S. is sharply divided. Early polling indicates 75 to 80% of Americans disapprove of the operation, particularly the decision to assassinate Khamenei and risk the economic fallout.
Now, Trump has just said that the war could go on for more than 4 weeks. This is just news coming in. They're saying that the U.S. President Donald Trump says that the military campaign against Iran could last 4 or 5 weeks. The United States is prepared to go longer if indeed, said Trump, adding that he wouldn't get bored if the war drags on. Wow. Okay. Hey, Trump with the highlights. Let me cue the other one. Cue the other video. Trump is always with the highlights.
He bored. He bored now. They destroyed his ass because he's done.
Things are serious.
So this is Qatar right here. So this is Iran blowing up his neighbors. Everybody had the British they blow up his neighbors, even though they helped them, even though they helped us white people kill a bunch of people. How dare they contact? This is what white people always say when you actually attack their ass back. It's the psychopathy of these crazy bastards, right? Is it fair that they try to kill us too? We're the only ones supposed to be able to kill and steal people's shit. And that's what they really believe. They don't believe you're supposed to be able to attack back. If you get raped as a woman, you're supposed to lay there and get raped. You're not supposed to be able to fight back. But go ahead, Joe.
Things are serious here. Things are serious here, guys. You see?
That's an African. He probably done lost his job. Things are serious. I'm in Qatar. Let me get my job. You think that's a Kenyan? I don't know I know he's African. I don't know if he's a Kenyan or not. Things are serious in Qatar. And I'm not going to be able to work because they're blowing up shit around here.
Actually, so many Kenyans who are stuck there currently as we talk.
There you go.
Yeah.
I won't be able to work because Iran is blowing up shit where I work at. See, he said that's the industrial district where I work, but not today.
This is Qatar industrial area. As you can see, just next to me here, very, very near. I've not even zoomed the camera. Very near. I mean very near. I've not even zoomed the camera. People are running, panicking. Even here where I am, another one folded when I was around in the room. I thank God he did not explode. Now you can see.
Crazy. We can see that. Let me cue the other one.
You see, they're blowing up shit over there, and the industrial park is getting serious.
Have been opened by Iran. Gates of hell. Most Arab countries are burning. Tel Aviv is burning, Dubai is burning, Qatar is burning, Doha is burning, the capital, Saudi's burning. Yep. Go and support US.
Iran is hitting everybody. Iran is hitting everybody who backed these Zionists. Yeah, time to come in and get some of this work. You okay? Cool. You wanted to back these people? Cool. But it's time to get this work. So that what you see happening. And now we got the British. Oh, how dare Iran? How dare Iran shoot the people that help bomb them? They're not supposed to. They're not supposed to bomb the people that help bomb them. How are they doing that? Because they're smart, and you're supposed to go after your enemy. That's why. So go ahead.
Then you'll take your first right onto Hard
Watch
Rock
out.
Road.
You're next door to Iran, and you've been ass-licking Trump so much.
Okay, not that one. Beyonce.
Turn right onto Hard Rock Road. Then you take your first right into the parking lot.
Okay.
So now you got some girl, got some lady. You got some black lady in Dubai. I only got to send that to Joe. You got some black lady in Dubai. I'm now here for my birthday, and bombs and shit are flying all down, and I don't know what to do. How about you learn some shit, black woman from America? See, being stupid costs you your life. How about you actually learn some shit? You know, how about you learn some shit about the world and what's happening? Because you should have known that America was going to attack, and you in America, you should have known that they were going to attack Iran. It's been everywhere that was coming, and not to go. I went to go spend my birthday with Dubai, and I'm telling you now, all this going to Dubai shit is over. Go ahead, Joey. Go ahead.
Yeah, I come out and play.
Not that. This one. Now the last one on that. Then I cue mine. The CIA headquarters of Dubai targeted.
Oh my God.
Crazy. This is so crazy. I can't imagine Kenya being this way one day. I don't even want to imagine. Like me.
What's so crazy, Joe?
I can't imagine this being one day. You know, you see how Congolese always running, the Sudanese. Oh my God. We've always been the accommodating for. Imagine if Kenya started running.
No, but guess what? Yeah. You got the cats with the hats coming to Kenya, Joby. So that's what's coming.
They're already here. We're not even talking
I
about
know.
tomorrow. Shout to everyone with us on the chat. Shout to Jason. Shout to you says You'll be 46 on Saturday. Happy birthday to you. Wishing you a beautiful one, literally. Time
Yeah,
for you
happy
is
birthday.
Dirty Black America Karibu says, come to Kidville, Alabama, and take our little land. You won't wake up the next day. And shout out to 10 Speed as well. Karibu Sana. There's a video of Maxwell at the mall. Not sure who Maxwell is. Kindly check on that. Let me know.
Where's the mall?
Maxwell.
Why the fuck do we care about Maxwell being at the mall?
Who is Maxwell? Virus.
That's how you know Joey's a Gen Z. Who's Maxwell? Maxwell's a singer. I'm like, why the hell do we care him at the mall? Who gives a shit? Maxwell. Every time I to Maxwell, I think he's talking about an R&B singer, Joey. Maxwell. That's how you know Joey's a Gen Z. That's like, who the fuck is Maxwell? Who the hell is that? Just like most of Gen Zs don't even know who Whitney Houston had something on TikTok. They were asking the Gen Zs who the hell was Whitney Houston, and other people who said, I don't know who that is. Who's that? They didn't know who the hell Whitney Houston even was.
Shout out to John Mosquito, Sister Michelle, Karibuni. Hope you guys are doing amazing. Had a beautiful weekend. Happy New Month. Tenspin says there are black people in Iran and they got there from slavery. And
no. The original Iranians are black people. That's another thing you just don't know. The original Persians are black people. Now, did some other ones get them from slavery? Yeah. From East and Central Africa? Yes, of course. But the original Persians are not those people you see, just like those people in Egypt are not the original Egyptians. Those are not the original Persians right there. Or the original what they call Iran now, that's Persian. Original Persians are African people. So if you go back in antiquity, that's why you look at the movie 300, they were sure that they said Persian was going to invade Greece. Those were black people. Persia was black, African. Not what you see today. Those are invaders again. So you got some of the original black people who are Persians and some of the enslaved people that were brought there during slavery. A couple thousand, not a couple, but like 600, 700 years ago. Because remember, the Susalid dynasty, the last dynasty before the Muslims took it over, that was a black dynasty, the Sassanid. The last Sassanid dynasty of what we call Iran or Persia, those were African people. They weren't the people you see today. Throw this up, Joe, real quick. Because it's got to be on TikTok somewhere. They've done a lot of this stuff. Ask TikTok, say the original Persians were African people or black people. These are known. See, you think all these countries, these people you see, all these white, these are all invaders. It's like India. Those are not, original Indians were African, not the motherfuckers you see today.
Pajan.
Say the original Persians. Persian. Persian. You can say Persian. You can say Iranians. You can say Iran. The name of the country is Persia. They changed the name to Iran when the white people got it. Because Iran means Aryan, them. They like to call themselves Persians, but they're not. Just like the Egyptians like to call themselves Egyptians, but they're not. Say original Persians were black people. I told you all these goofy religions are stupid. There's not older than the black people that were in these countries. Remember, before the Arab got in and changed it, remember, Persia was Zoroastrian. It was African beliefs. It was an African religion system. Zoroastrian comes out of Africa. It's like Kemet, Kemetic system. Say the original Persians were black people. That's why you got Gilgamesh, who was part of Persia, but is black in that tomb. That's why he's a black man up in there. But the Iranians know all this, why they hide all that shit. They know all this too.
What happened? What happened?
Nothing.
I stop sharing my screen?
Yeah, you never shared.
Issued a mandate prohibiting the slave trade. Afro-Iranians mostly.
Did you know Afro-Iranians? Yeah, there you go. That's right. The original Persians, original Iranians are Africans. These are facts. But too bad you guys don't know these facts. You look at these white people everywhere. These are all invaders. But go ahead, Joby.
Shahidi isn't the first black Persian. Everyone knows about the transatlantic slave trade, but people gloss over the Indian Ocean slave trade. At a certain point, many Arab traders began trafficking non-Muslim East Africans,
Persian DNA? Okay.
Mostly Bantu origin around.
Yeah, Bantu. So the Bantu's coming out of Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, and Mozambique. They were taken up. Those are the slaves. But before you got that, the original Persians are still African people. But go ahead, Joby.
East, a part of which ended up in Iran. To be clear, not all Afro-Iranians descend from them, as some were free-willed immigrants, and some were Africans that escaped Portuguese slave traders and went into Iran. These people are called Zanj in Iran, denoting their origin from the region of Zanj.
Now, from Zanzibar, it says Zanzibar, Kenya, the whole region, but that's not the case either, because still the majority of them still are original Persians. See, so I don't know what this guy's in trying to say, because they're trying to whitewash it. Because they don't want you to know you got Africans still in Iran. They're trying to say they were all slaves. That's a lie. The original people of Persia, of Iran, are African people. Because everybody who's original on this planet are Africans. And so all the ancient Persian empires were not these white people you see. Ancient Persia's greatness is all African people, baby. All African people. Not these people you see there today. Go ahead, Joby.
Zanzibar. In the 19th century, Turkic Shah of Iran from the Qajar dynasty issued a mandate prohibiting the slave trade. Afro-Iranians mostly live in the southern parts of Iran and have had representatives amongst Iran's religious Shia Muslim elites, as well as some of Iran's most famous footballers. Just like in Turkey, most have mixed into the mainstream Iranian population, but a few thousand of them have preserved mostly African ancestry, although all have at least some local Iranian admixture.
There are black people in Iran. Now, if you've watched the Kardashians in the past, you've probably seen the two best friends of Khloe Kardashian, Khadija and Monica Haq. Now, based on their parents, a lot of people just assume that they're African American, but they're actually of
they're Iranians. I know they were Iranians, and the Kardashians threw them under the bus. So yeah, I knew they were African Iranians. I knew that. So I knew they weren't Black American. But
threw them under the bus.
In LA,
yeah, that was years ago. You know what? Yeah, that was years ago. They threw these niggas under the bus.
I missed that part of the gossip.
Now, the term Afro-Iranians refers to Iranians of African descent, many whose ancestors were brought to Iran as slaves. Now, trade between modern-day Iran and African countries.
Go to another one. They keep talking about the slavery thing. No, we talking about the original. He might got it right. This Kenya guy usually knows a little bit stuff. The original Persians are Africans. Go ahead, Joe.
One is from Hormozgan province in southern Iran. She was born in Iran. Her father was born in Iran. Her grandfather too was born in Iran. You have to go back several hundred years to find her African ancestors. Then follow them in a brutal slave trade that uprooted them from the east coast of Africa across the Indian Ocean to Iran. That was way back in the 15th and 16th centuries.
See, he's still going with the slavery thing. No, we talking about before that. Before then. Go back, do this, Joby. Do this. Type it like this. Say the ancient Persian dynasties.
Let's see this.
The Abaddon Palace in Susa was built during the reign of Darius around 521 to 515
yeah, there you go.
BC by his
These are
order on the
African.
Elamite relics in Susa.
Side note. Research the Elamites, especially in the Battle of Tiltuba against the
Elamites are black brothers. Elamites are black people. Okay, this is before your goofy Islam. This is before your goofy Christianity. This is ancient. It's going to be black people. We know the Elamites are black people. Even in your goofy Bible it tells you that. That's Persians. Elamites are Persians. Those are African people, not white people. Go ahead, Joby.
You will discover they are black with locks.
The walls of this palace are made of clay with a brick facade, and its columns are made of stone. Its inner walls were covered with glazed bricks and featured soldiers of the Eternal Guard, a winged lion, and a lotus flower.
The ancient Persians had huge afros with small tight curls that is even shown on their sideburns and beards.
Huge afros.
This is a common characteristic amongst black people, not seen in any other races.
Let me see. See and understand. Pause that, Joby. They always want to talk about that slave shit, and these other ones came to slavery. The original Persians weren't slaves. The original person that built Persia into a dynasty, and the world knows it as Persia. Those are Africans, not those white people you see today. They have nothing to do with the ancient greatness of Persia. Ancient greatness of Persia are African people, which they've tried to erase that history. The white people in Iran have tried to erase the history like they do everywhere. So that's why they're not your buddies. Why you go kill people for Allah, and all that goofy shit. Because you're a moron. You know your own history, so you got Michelle telling her kids got Persian genetics. I don't know if it's the original or not, but the original Persians or the original Iranians are African people. Okay? That's a fact. But go ahead, Joby. See, this whole world that's been trying to erase African history globally and then claim your identity. So you get these white people saying they're ancient Persians. They are not. The people you call Iranians today, they have nothing to do with ancient Persia whatsoever. But they want to claim it. We're the original. Well, you got these people, these white people in LA. Because I grew up with all the chain that they're Persians. They don't even call themselves Iranians. They want to attach themselves to the greatness of African people. They don't call themselves Iranians. They call themselves Persians. And you guys know that's a fact. But none of these white people had nothing to do with ancient Persian. None of them. Go ahead, Joby.
The original inhabitants of the Middle East. They lived in countries like Israel, Jordan, Syria, Palestine, Turkey, and are known to be the inventors of agriculture 12,500 years ago. That invention triggered the development of first civilizations in all these areas. They are also the first people to make bread. Several biologists like Yusuf Lazaridis and
Natufians. These are African. These are the Natufians, which don't have Caucasians. So you already know you can always do phenotype. Caucasians have nose come from the top of their bridge that goes out. Black people nose is complete. We know these are African people that started those civilizations in there. And you know what? 12,000 years ago, none of these other people existed. Wasn't no white people in that area at all. So we know it went they ass too. Go ahead, Joby.
They found out that the indigenous people from the Middle East had Y chromosomes of African origin and that they didn't experience Neanderthal admixture.
How about that? But they didn't have Neanderthal and they were African in origin. What? What? The original Persians were Africans? Were these niggas? Yes. All those civilizations were created by Africans. Go ahead, Joby.
Populations in the Levant. In other words, they were black African explorers who settled in the area after the last ice age. Their haplogroup, E1b1, is the main haplogroup inside the African continent today.
Yeah.
In its original form, it's almost exclusively found among black African populations from countries such as Ghana, Ethiopia, Burkina Faso, Senegal, South Africa, Gambia, Cameroon, Tanzania, and even among some African Americans.
Kenya.
So we can say that Africans invented
Majority
agriculture.
African Americans. Yeah. Well, let me tell you. So this is Indian. So this is the Indian guy. I like him because he told you Gandhi was a racist. This black Indian, not really black though, he's still Indian but dark, but he let you know the original India, and I've been through this, it's created by African people. African. All the religion, man, you guys understood, if you guys actually studied these fake religions, you know it comes out of African spiritual science. If you studied your own science, your fake Christianity, your fake Islam, your fake Buddha, and your fake Hindu, it all comes from African spiritual science. Go ahead, Joby.
Inhabitants are the original creators of the Indus Valley civilization.
How about that?
Which is all
the Africans are the original. The Africans are the original creators of India. The original creators of the place. That's a fact. Not the Indians you see in run around Kenya, Uganda, and India today. The Africans are the creators of that civilization. Go ahead, Joby. Who they hate? Everybody hates you.
Civilization was created by the black man. People came from Africa. About
of course.
7,000 BC, which is 9,000 years back, maybe even earlier than that. They brought agriculture. They domesticated most of the animals.
Pause. So when Joby asked the question, how are white people teaching the original farmers how to farm? He said they taught the Indians how to farm. Africans brought agriculture globally. When Joby asked this common question, how are white people teaching Africans how to farm? When Africans are the ones created it.
They had 2-story buildings, sanitation systems.
Sanitation, yes, right.
They had built-in cleaning system in the sewage.
That was 10,000 years. 10,000 years ago, the Africans had flushing toilets, they had water systems, agriculture systems. They had flushing toilets 10,000 years ago. Okay, they knew how to get rid of doo-doo.
They had chutes, so they can drop the garbage from the upper level to lower levels. They had individual wells. They had courtyards. Highly civilized conditions they were living. They're very peaceful agricultural people. Very well flourishing civilization.
German psychologists at the University of Göttingen knew that once you leave Africans with that psychological advantage, after slavery, the tables would turn very quickly. That if you left
The line of battle at Assurbanipal, king of Assyria, drew up against Teoman, king of Elam, and with which he accomplished the defeat of Elam.
That's why they hide all these pictures. Don't see. Pause it. That's why they destroyed all these ancient wall pieces, because they still show they're African people. So you go in your cartoons, you go to get white people as ancient Persians. All these statues, all this shit's been stolen. The nose been fucked up or completely blown apart. Because these are all Africans. But you'll see in your cartoons all a bunch of white people. You see white people in the movies, white people in their fake cartoons, and you being African, you ain't know. Say, oh, ancient Persia was white people. White people did everything. And that's why you feel inferior. Because you don't even know your history. Go ahead, Joby. Exactly right, Jim Mosquito. Identity thieves. That's what they've been, identity thieves. That's why they make the African pay school fees so he don't know shit no more. He don't even know who he is no more. He bows down to everybody. You got white people teaching how to farm. You got white people telling them, and black Africans started everything. That's the crazy part. They're so fucked up in the head and they don't know nothing about themselves. Go ahead. And this information is all new to Joey. Joey never been taught her family was the head of Iran. They never taught that in none of her history books, that her little family created Iran. You ain't never been taught that.
Teoman, king of Elam, saw the defeat of his troops. To save his life, he fled and tore at his beard. Tamaritu, son of Teoman, king of Elam, who escaped from the rout, tore his garment and said to his father, "Hurry, do not delay." Teoman, king of Elam, who was wounded in fierce battle, fled and hid in a forest to save his life. The babutu of his royal chariot broke and it fell on top of it. A wagon pole pierced Teoman, king of Elam, and it also pierced Tamaritu, his son.
So when you hear, pause that, Joe. So when you hear that Persia invaded Kemet in the 6th century BC, and there was never any problem, there was never any war between them really, because they were family. They always show you white people coming to Kemet. They at least admit Kemet was black. They don't like to admit that. They wouldn't want to say Kemet was black too, but there was no problem between the Persians and the Kemetians because they were family members. They knew that. It's only when you get the Greeks coming who are actually whites after the Persians where you get war. And everything is shaking around. You get the Nubians in southern part of Kemet, or what you call Sudan, ready to take up arms and go to war with these fucking people. Okay? That's what you got happening. So when you have the Persians in Kemet at that time, because if you guys know Zoroastrian religion, it's Kemetic. If you guys understand the ancient Persian religion, Zoroastrian, who they got rid when the white Arab shows up and gives them that fake ass Islam shit. Remember, they would kill you if you didn't go to Islam. It's like the Christians would kill you if you didn't go to Christian. This is wiping away of all African science. Zoroastrian is Kemetic science, which the Muslims got rid of that shit. So you practice that shit, we'll kill you. But go ahead, Joby.
Teoman, king of Elam, was wounded in fierce battle. Tamaritu, his eldest son, took him by the hand, and they fled to save their lives. They hid in the midst of a forest. Teoman, in desperation, said to his son, "Take up the bow."
And remember, at this time, African people, African people are getting invaded by hybrids. These white people they've never seen, who are savage and barbarian. This is where all these wars are starting. All these white people just pop up out the blue. Ain't it funny? They invade India, they invade Persia, they invade Kemet. All African places they started invading. African people are what? Peaceful and loving by nature. And now you're getting invaded by savages. You're like, oh shit, what the hell's going on around here? You get invaded by savage, moron. That's what's going on. That's not it. I want to almost saw this video, but I just wanted to prove that they want to keep just throwing the slavery. Oh, the blacks are in Iran because they're slaves. They're not. The original people of Iran were not slaves. They were the kingdom. Go ahead, Joe.
This video, then we can wind up with the comments, maybe.
So I've been thinking, if a war actually broke out today, right now, America announces, yeah, we at war. You know what I'm saying? Hey, go get your shotgun, go get your rifles and shit, go get your AKs. Like we at war, we at it right now. Are we really prepared for that? No. This is not our war. This is Trump's war. All right. So leave us out of it. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
This is Israel's war. This ain't our war. This is Israel's war.
Especially me. I ain't doing nothing. So keep it over there. Send it to the White House. All right.
This war with Iran is not America's war. It is Israel's war that America is fighting
Exactly.
on
On
behalf
behalf.
of Israel using your tax dollars. You see, Iran
Exactly.
is a threat to Israel's existence, and Israel will never stop until Iran is completely neutralized and they have full control over not just Iran, but of the entire region.
In
Mainly because
territorial area.
Iran is
Exactly.
one of the largest sovereign nations in the region. They have no U.S. military bases, there is
And
no
no
U.S.
banks.
embassy, and there is no U.S. puppet running the country like
Exactly.
there
There's no
is
puppets.
in the region. And most importantly, Iran supports and funds all of the groups that are fighting Western imperialism in the region. And it is very important to know that the Palestinian resistance would have never made it this far without the support of Iran. And you shouldn't take my word for it. You should listen to Palestinian martyrs like Nazar Banat, and you should watch this video on YouTube. Netanyahu knows that there is a small
I don't give
window
a fuck about Palestine either, lady. So you bucking the wrong tree with that shit. But you're right. They want to take over because look, all the countries around Israel are all puppet states. That fake king in Saudi, they control it. Saudi Arabia shit. They control them fake kings in Dubai and Abu Dhabi, Arab Emirates. That's why they're attacking. See, they're just a proxy for their white masters who are attacking Sudan and stealing the gold and shit out of Africa. Remember, all these countries are puppet states. Remember, this was 100 years ago. This was the Ottoman Turk Empire. There was no fucking such country called Saudi Arabia. Was no such country called fucking Kuwait. Was no such country called Abu Dhabi and Dubai and the Arab Emirates. Was no such country called Bahrain or fucking Qatar. They did not exist. They didn't exist. So same thing like Africa got these fake countries made by Britain. Those countries were created too by the white man. And those people, those kings, those are puppets. Because it's better for them to put a king in there than to have democracy, because a king got full control of a country. And then just get it for his ass and put another king in it, right? So that's why a few years ago, you guys don't know, the people of Bahrain rose up against their king, right? But America, through the help of Saudi Arabia, went and crushed those people. They wanted to get rid of that king. They didn't get his ass out of here. He's wicked, he's evil. But no, they want democracy. Why are none of these places in the Middle East giving democracy? They always screaming democracy, ain't they? Ain't it fun? Like I told Joby, they never scream this democracy shit. With Saudi Arabia, which is not a democracy. With the Arab Emirates, that means Abu Dhabi, Dubai, it's not a democracy. Oman, not a democracy. Qatar, not a democracy. Bahrain, not a democracy. Kuwait, not a democracy. These are all fucking kingdoms that the white man made. But then people say they want democracy because all the kings are corrupt and they're puppets. They know that. But have you heard any of the white people say, hey, we must make the Middle East safe for democracy? Never. 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 Because those are their puppet kingdoms. They created it and they control them. That's their puppet kingdoms. That's why they never say they want any democracy in the Middle East. Never. Never. Go ahead, Joby.
Which is why they have tried to convince and pressure the U.S. to join them in this attack, mainly because in the last 2 to 3 years, Israel has killed the top leaders and officials and generals in the Palestinian and Lebanese resistance, and also some of the top leaders and generals in the Iranian military. Today, Iran's Ayatollah Khomeini was killed in an Israeli strike. So what does this mean? It means there is going to be an all-out regional war, which is why so many people have been ringing the alarm, trying to prevent this very moment. But here we are. Iran is not going to go down without a fight, and neither are any of the groups they support and fund in the region that fights Western imperialism. Everyone is going to fight like their life depends on it, because their
life does depend on it. Because that's right, this imperialism. Their life does depend. Iran said, this is it. This is it. And all you bootlicking Arab countries that were created, you're going to get this work. And that's what they're supposed to do. Because all these fake kingdoms have conspired to help destroy Iran. That's what they've done. So, Now Joby's my friend, and she got another bootlicking friend. They both trying to take me down. I'm gonna take her friend down and her. They better get me.
The US and Israel are not only going to attack Iran, but they're going to open up the prison gates to allow ISIS and Al-Qaeda fighters to take over the region and cause absolute havoc.
Of course.
And the US is going to use this to make the case as to why they not only need your tax dollars to fund this war, it's why they're going to need your children to fight this war.
Yeah, go
This
die for
regional
Israel.
war will take the lives of millions of people in the region, but it will also define the fate of the region for the next 50 to 100 years.
Yep.
And the US is securing Israel's position as the next new world leader. This is the transfer of power. This is the
exactly
global
exactly. She got that right. Not America doing this. The cats that control America they want complete control of the planet now. Not with America. If America falls, so what? Let it be destroyed. As long as they got control. And black people, this is not your fight. We don't give a fuck. We don't fight for no Iranians. We don't fight for no goddamn America. It's not our fight. That's why I told you, goopy people talking about America this, America that. They already know they're going to destroy America. All you goofy FBA morons. It's about to get rough for you niggas. I'm just telling you, since you don't know Geo, and you know, why you hear none of these FBA morons talking about what's going on over there? Because they're too stupid or they part of the scam. Well, you not to know what's going on. See, they're trying to destroy America so Israel can be the number one hegemon. But it won't be the number one hegemon because Iran is fucking it up. See, they know Iran was still going to be able. Iran is fucking Israel up. Do this before we leave, Joe. We got what, 5 more minutes, 10 more minutes left. Put up, say, Iranian bombs hit Israel. All over Israel. They fucking it up. Fucking it up. Okay? If I'm Iran, I'm going to go out. If they're going to get me, they say everybody's coming. Everybody's getting this work. All you bootlicking countries around me, you're going to all get blown up. Because you killed my leaders and shit, so it's hands off, baby. That's right. That's right. You're going to get this. You're going to get this work. You're going to get this work.
What you're seeing behind me is the destructive power of an Iranian ballistic missile, the rubble of a synagogue that used to be in this area. At least 9 people were killed as a result of this attack.
Iran said they're going to do
it appears, were
the whole year. Wipe it out.
Shelter beneath that synagogue, but because it took a direct hit, it appears that the bomb shelter caved in, resulting in this absolutely tragic incident. You can also see the damage that has been wrought to several of these residential homes that were around this small synagogue.
The homes that you stole from the Palestinians, the homes that you stole, most of the homes you stole. I mean, walked in people's homes and stole them. So I'm supposed to feel sad about that? I don't. Your home got bombed in.
Bet Shemesh on the outskirts of Jerusalem. And this is so far the deadliest missile strike that we have seen from Iran since this conflict erupted yesterday after Israel and the United States.
Exactly. Yeah, conflict didn't erupt. You attacked them. It wasn't a conflict that erupted. You attacked these people who didn't do shit to you. Go ahead, Joe.
Iran began retaliating with ballistic missiles as well as drones aimed here in Israel, as well as at U.S. military bases and other cities in the Gulf as well. And so we are continuing to see Iran firing missiles. Many of them are being intercepted, but you can see what happens when even just one of them makes it through.
Many are not, because they know you guys are. They know you guys keep going. They know you guys are out of ammunition pretty soon. They just giving up. They already told you we're gonna shoot missiles, let you bomb. This called a war of attrition. So Iran is smart. They said what we're gonna do is we're gonna see how many missiles you can shoot down until you run out the capability to shoot them down. And when you run out of that capability, we're gonna unleash hell on that ass. We're gonna unleash missiles. Now that your systems are down, you can't defend yourself. We're gonna blow your motherfucking ass. The kingdom come. Go ahead, Joby. See, they just see how much how can you defend? So that's smart. I'm looking at how do you defend me? I know America don't got no manufacturing. You can't build weapons fast enough to stop it. So when you run out, you're gonna run out of it. When you run out, it's on and popping. That's why you out there screaming, ceasefire. I know we bombed and killed everybody, but can we stop now? Can we go back? No. Ain't no stop now. You don't get to punch me in my goddamn mouth and say now, forget. Yo, you let the niggas. If I punch you in the mouth, say in the name of the Lord, forgive and forget. In the name of Jesus, turn the other cheek. There won't be no turn no other cheek here. You're going to get this work. So you don't have enough ammunition, guys, to stop it. So once you out of damn weaponry, I'm going to unleash the real shit. They just told Iran, we're using old shit from 30 years ago. See, I told you, they've been waiting for you motherfuckers for over 30 years. 30 years we wait for you motherfuckers because we knew you were coming. We knew you bastards. You white. You can't stop not being evil. You don't know how to not be evil. It ain't in you not to be evil. That's what the Africans should have been learned. It's not in you not to be fucking evil. So we know you coming. All kind of fake peace talks you're doing. That's fake. You're coming. You're gonna blow us up. You're gonna sneak attack us and kill us in the bed. They killed everybody in the bed while they sleeping. You're gonna blow us up. We know eventually you're gonna come and see us, but we're gonna be waiting on that ass. Okay? Because we're gonna have the last laugh. So, as you've been getting all your shit to Ukraine and depleting your shit in Iraq, all the wars you've been doing. America, you've been at war for 25 fucking years. All your stockpile is depleted. Iran ain't been in no war. They just been building arms and saving it, building arms and saving it, building arms and saving it. Then they said they got enough. Once you get fucking done with the little bit of shit you got, stopping my old shit, Iran said they haven't used none of their new shit at all. None of it. We haven't used none of our new shit. So once we find out that you're done being able to stop us, we're gonna unleash total hell on you motherfuckers. And I agree. No stopping until everything is in fucking rubble. Okay? When everything's in rubble, then you get to talk to me. Can you please stop now? Maybe. And then when you doing this war, if I'm Iran, you're gonna come with some motherfucking money. For starting the war, I'm gonna need at least $5 trillion to rebuild my country. Go ahead, Joby.
That's so sad.
That's right.
I love how brutal you are with it. It feels like you are at that war.
That's how you're supposed to be, Joby. Somebody wages war on you, you're supposed to be brutal. Africans always be, well, let's try to stop it, be kind and loving. No, Joby. Somebody wages war on you, you're supposed to break their back.
I believe that. I'm not the weak one. I am heavy on that personally. Yeah, I see. Sister John Muslim says, don't they control like 20% of that oil flow?
Oil in the flow? Yeah, they do. So that's why Joey had the video showing the oil is now going up in England where you at. They control the oil because it's got to go through Iran to get to the rest of the world. and anybody out there with a ship, I'm blowing your ass up.
And I also see John Mosquito says, no, Dirty Black America says one thing about Navy, they train you in every jobs in case someone unalive.
Exactly. That's what you got to do. Exactly right. Dirty Black America. Exactly. No, exactly right. You got to be trained. That's why you train in every position. The Africans they want to be tribal nepotism. Nah, I don't need no dummy who can't do the job because he's somebody's fucking cousin, somebody's tribe. I need the best person for that job. Fuck that.
Mm-hmm. John Mosquito says that's the CIA headquarters, exactly the one I showed. Says the black Iranians are still there, while some identity.
They're still there. And it's funny, they're still there. That's and it's funny, that's why everybody's so surprised. No, they got black Iranians. You know why? Because you don't never put them on TV. You don't never see no black Iranians. Y'all be just probably find out now. You mean they got black Iranians? Because you don't see. You mean they got African Iranians? Yeah, they're the original people there. And also they brought in slaves too from Kenya, like you said, Zanzibar. They call them Zanis or some shit. From Zanzibar, from Tanzania, from Uganda, from Congo. Brought them in Iran to be slaves to those white people.
That's what's up. Jason says, I'm going to enjoy all this. So he's glad to see this wicked illusion gets what it's becoming. That's what's up.
I do. I'm loving Americans getting to crying and whining about getting blown the fuck up. Do wicked shit, you get wicked tricks.
Okay. Much love, family. Have yourselves a beautiful rest part of your day.
Would you decide to get cool after the show?
Yeah, my work is done, so now I can get cool. now I'm not reading comments, so I can do that. But yeah, have yourselves a beautiful rest part of your evening, afternoon, whatever time is on your end.
Much love, family.
Tomorrow, same time, same place. Be safe. Please watch out the missiles on your head.
Ain't on my head. I ain't over there shit. Hey, stay away from any African Muslim guys. You guys better learn. The Muslim guys shot the people up. I ain't nothing but what about an hour and a half? I'm about 2 hours north of that guy. I'm in Dallas, so he's about 2 hours south in Austin. So stay away from these Muslim Africans. Mother get to talking that Allah. Nigga, you better get your ass away from me.
So please be careful of any machetes. You know, we had a Canadian who went actually to the mosque also here in Kenya and attacked people with a sword. 3 people, killed 3 people, literally with a sword.
What? Who did that?
A Canadian. It was a Canadian who went to the mosque, one of the mosques in
Kenya. A white guy?
Yeah.
Hopefully, now look, he killed 3 people. The kid's like, well, it's okay. We're going to deport you. They're beating his ass and do what you're supposed to do.
He was first beaten by people, then you were
good. Yeah. There you go. Now you going to come to my start. You coming to Africa with that bullshit. Get your ass back to Canada. What's wrong with you?
But yeah, much love, family. See you guys tomorrow. On Sunken on you're late, but you can catch the show on a replay. Peace.
Hey, late. What's up, fam?